Okay, so we are going to move straight to the case three analysis part of this assignment, and where we ask to create a tabulation of sum of revenue by country and gender. All right, so this is where we're going to be using applying our pivot table. Now, so we have country, we have male, female, then we have total, we have Australia, Germany, all right, France. So this is the order that they want it to be. All right, so we're going to see how we can make that happen. Okay, so real quick, let's get back to our analysis like this. And then we're going to make a pivot chart. All right, you know what to do when you're on table design, I select this. So I say summarize with the pivot chart. I select pivot, summarize with pivot chart. And we select our range table called revenue. Let's take it to a new worksheet this time around. And then we say, okay. All right, this is very easy. Now, the question now is, looking at this table here, we are going to make the summary based on country by male, female, and total. Country by male, female, and total. So we see Australia, Germany, France, United Kingdom, Northeast, Northwest, and all that. All right. So let's make it happen real quick. So we have a sheet 4 here, selecting country. Country first. So we select country, and then it comes down there, and then after country, what are we going to be looking at? Country, and then revenue. So revenue automatically will go where we have the values, and then by gender, select the gender. All right, we don't want the gender to be that. We put the gender where we have the columns like so. All right, so that just sits by country, gender, and all that information is dropped for us to see. All right, so now that we have this information, we can decide to like sort it accordingly. I can decide to say, let's sort from A to Z. Well, but for the life of me, I don't know why this C central here doesn't want to come on top. A, C, F, but central here, it just wants to stay on top. I can't understand. Honestly, I don't know why it's happening. So let's try to sort it from Z to A. All right, so United Kingdom comes, Central C comes here, Canada, and I don't know what is the tussle between Australia and Canada, Australia. This A should be last year, but I can't tell why. But all the same, let's just leave it like that, and then let us take the sorting back. Let's just leave it like that. And then let's look at our analysis assessment. So Australia, Germany, France, United Kingdom. So Australia comes first. So let's just go get our Australia values already. So we just copy like this. Copy the values like this for male and female like this. Then we Control C. This is kind of like a manual work, but we just want to follow that order. I just want to show you how you should follow the order. And then right click and then paste special, then values, of course, and then that's done for us. So we can see that the addition is made here for it already for us. And because double clicking on here, you can see that there was the formula made on that cell. Okay. So that's how we ended up with that. And then in case you're wondering why we're having that, the what is it called? The pound sign symbol, because this one have been selected. So we can change it to euro, whatever it is, but the default there is the pound. So let's allow it at pounds. Okay, so that's for Germany. Let's check for France. We can also pick it. We don't want to follow that order, that's why. For Germany, we can still do like that. Otherwise, it's only that because we're following the order. So for Germany, we can also pick special like so, values. So for France, United Kingdom. So let's see, France, United Kingdom, France. These two selected, we copied already, you know the drill. France. I click paste special values. Okay, then United Kingdom. Become for United Kingdom. We pick it, Control C. We don't have to do this one manually like this. Based on the arrangement values. All right, so we see that we have Australia, Germany, France, United Kingdom, Northeast, and then let's look at there's something that you drop here. France, Canada. Okay, so they dropped Canada here, so we're not supposed to go with Canada. Northeast and Northwest. So let's just go get them. Northeast and Northwest. Already they arranged for us, so we can just simply pick both of them like so and copy, and then come here, and then we paste special by values, and then quite easy. Then southeast and southwest. Southeast, southwest already arranged for us. We can do the same thing, and we copy, and then now let's say southeast, southwest, then we paste values and voila. Now, so you tell me, is this not simple? Somebody tell me, is this thing not simple? Is this thing not simple? All right. Okay, so for the grand total here, there was no formula here. Simply make a grand total. We know the drill already. Equals to sum. Double click on this, bring this guy down like this. Yeah, finish now. Drag it down. Now. We are done with it. And all right, so that we're done with that particular one. Okay, so we move. Was there another one? Okay, we had another one here. Age band by revenue. So the age band is what we call age category. And check it out. Age band by revenue. So let's go check it out. We can simply go back to analysis here without doing something much. Age band by revenue. So I'm going to remove this country, this one out. I'm not creating a new one. Age band this time around. So age band, remove gender. Sorry, remove gender like so. So we're looking at age band, customers age. Age, that's age category, right? For the age category by revenue. Okay. There's something I'm seeing here. Teenager, young adults, seniors, elderly. Okay. Why are we having false here? Okay. Let's get back to our analysis, and then let's look at that and solve that real quick. Kind of like, let's look at it. Right. Okay. If less than 20 teenager, if less than 35, if less than 50 adult, if less than 60, if less than 60, if less than 65, seniors, if greater than 60. Greater than 64, right? See here. So this is what we're saying. I don't know whether you observe something. Check. Now, look, if we bring this one down, we see that we're having false here. This is not supposed to be. The simple logic here is that when we were making an if statement, this particular place where we say, if less than, greater than 65, understand? Greater than 65 then means that we have to keep 64, okay? So this is supposed to be greater than 64, okay? And now let's see 64 and okay it. All right, now let's go again and check this. All right, so you see that we have the perfect thing now. Adult, elderly, seniors, young adult, and there's no false. So if you follow the first video, you see that that's where we made a mistake. That's the reason I was telling us in the first video. Make sure when you look at your lower and your upper bound, make sure it's not the right thing. Like here we said greater than 65 instead of greater than 64. And that's why we had that false value. Okay, so with that said, let's go back to our sheet here and see how to continue. We still have a false here. So we come to data and then we do what? Refresh. Refresh, or after refreshing everything, I've come back, refresh. You see that? All right, so the little mistake we made, you see how to correct that? Are we still on track? Okay, now let's go back to our analysis assessment. We can tell teenager, young adult, seniors, elderly. There is no teenager in our data set. there is no teenager in our data set. So we have adult, elderly, seniors, young adult. All right, so let's go again and check adult, young adult, seniors, elderly. All right, so let's just take it away. And then we go start with what? Young adult, young adult. So that's the value for young adults. You can copy it, come down here for young adults. Right click and then we paste special like so. And then we select values and that's it. So we go for adults. Here we can tell we copy for adults. We know the drill already. I don't need to talk much, not much English. Right click, paste special values, and that's it. You know why? Select it like this. Then for the adults, oh, that's for adult already. Sorry, I pasted it in the wrong place. Adult supposed to be here. Right click, paste special values. Remember that we don't have any teenager here, so we can delete that. No teenager. For the seniors, we come here, select seniors, copy for seniors like so. I know you're getting the drill. Seniors, right click like so, values, and that's it. And also for the elderly, young adults, we copy, sorry, for the elderly, copy this guy and bring it like so, elderly, right click, paste special, values, and Bowler. That have been solved for us. Remember that there's no teenager, that's why we have nothing for the revenue there. All right, so we've wrapped that up, and then let's move down real quick. And then let's look at the last one, data visualization. Very interesting, very cool. All right, so we've already made a pivot chart. This is this, all right? We've made a pivot chart already, and oh, sorry. We've made a pivot chart already, and we're going to be making respective pivot charts for the different for the different queries. Now, the first one we say create visualization of revenue by country. Create visualization. All right. So looking at this sheet 4 that we made, we only use this sheet 4. The pivot chart here was used to fill in this analysis assessment and all these tables there. Right. So I can decide to use this sheet 4 and I call it for visualization of revenue by country. So I'm going to select it and right click and call it, rename it to revenue by country. All right, okay. So now revenue by country, you know the gist now. Take the rows out here. Revenue by country. Revenue is already up here. We can allow revenue there. Okay, you know what to do. Revenue by country. Select it again. All right, so we're looking at country. Okay, select our country. So we can tell the revenue by country, and then we are asked to make visualization of that. All right, so if you look at this here, we've been given some kind of chart to choose from. I know that we've not really made a video, we've not made tutorials on different kind of charts. Maybe I'm going to make one so that we can tell different charts and what they use for, which one is best. So we have the trend. For the trend, we can use the line chart, area chart. For comparison, we can use bar chart and column chart. For relationship, we can use bubble chart, bar chart, and all of that. Or we can see the distribution, we can use scatter plots, histogram, proportion, pie chart, donut chart, tree map. For tracking changes, we can use water charts, and then we can use the, for tracking processes, we can use the fauna chart, okay? All right, now, let's look at, so what we are, revenue by country, revenue by each of the countries. I think what we're going to be using here will be a bar chart. So let's come down here, analyze pivot table, and then pivot charts. So let my pivot chart here. Which one? This is recommended. I can use line chart, is also cool. Pie chart, but I think bar chart. Let me just use this bar chart here. So I select my bar chart like so. And then I say, okay. Boom, voila, that's that. So we have this chart here. And beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, so we can decide to change it to something else. Like that's just bar charts, and then Of course, if you want to, I can select this one and I say revenue by country. Revenue by country. I'm going to change this chart. Revenue by country doesn't make sense. It's like country by revenue. So let's go and change this chart. So let me change the chart to something else. Let's say design. Change tab. All right, so I'm going to change it to this. All right, so I think I prefer this. Okay, so of course you can come down here and then that's different chart style. Maybe let me choose this one. All right, so we've solved that one. And then let's get again to analysis again and check something. All right, the next question is create visualization of the proportion of revenue by each band, revenue by each category. Okay, all right, so now instead of me to make a new chart, I will simply copy this. I'm going to make a copy of this revenue by country paper chart. Control, left click, drag, and leave. Another one have been made for us. Okay, so what was it about? You say proportion of revenue by each band. So I can come here and change this one to revenue by each band, revenue by each band or each category. Let's call it each category, since that's what we call it. Category. All right, then we enter. All right, so we're looking at proportion revenue by each category. Already you know the drill. And now this chart have been made for us. I don't need to be, it will update on its own. So we select this one, select this guy. Sorry. When you go. All right. If it doesn't come out, we come to pivot table and then select field list. And then it comes back again. So we're looking at revenue by each category. So we remove country from here and look at each category. That's each band. Each category, yes. And that's it. So we can tell, and it pops up for us. So I think this, we can even use a pie chart to analyze this. So we can come here to the design here and then change that chart style and call it what, a pie chart, like so. And then we go. So we can decide to change like revenue by each category, by each category. All right. All right, so if I want to add the data labels, I can do the data labels here. So we can tell the revenue. Okay, if you want to remove the legend, you can remove it. So let's allow it to be there. All right, so that's that. Remember, we're able to make this to chart. Now for the last one, and create visualization of revenue generated by male and female in each country. Male and female in each country. You know the drill already now. I'm not going to do a new one. I simply control, left click, drag, and leave it. So this time it's called revenue by gender, male and female, that means gender. So I can right click this one and say revenue by gender, right? By gender. And then I enter, okay? So I simply click on this one. Revenue will still stay. So this time around by gender, you know the drill already. Gender is up, and then I remove each category. We allow just gender to be, okay? So revenue by gender. So we can tell this is it, gender, revenue by gender, and it gives us what we have here. All right. So revenue by gender. Let's try something. Put it here. It doesn't make sense at all. So it's the right way to put it. Revenue by gender. We can change this design to. Sorry. Let's select this chart. Design. Change that. Just that. None of these charts make sense. So I think I don't want to have a different chart. Kind of like, let's try line charts. The pie chart is best for this. All right, so let's use pie chart here. So we change this to revenue by gender. All right. All right, bring this one out. And value law, that is it. We've been able to make something like this. This is very cool. So without further ado, this is how we've been able to make chart. So let me go back to this age category. I'm going to change this to something else. It's already we having the pie chart there. Yeah, pie chart. So I'll change this one. I'm going to change it to something else. Let's call it a line chart. Like so. All right, so we've been able to come out. So this is how we've been able to answer and to solve our assignment problems. But I'm still going to move a step forward and let's see how to quickly do something very interesting. All right, now see what I'm going to do. I'm going to put another one, insert a new one, set a new tab, worksheet. Okay, I have a new worksheet now. What am I going to do? What exactly am I going to do? Well, I'm going to bring all those charts that we created and put them in one place. Okay. See, revenue by country, revenue by ages. I'm going to bring all these charts together like this. So by country, I'll just simply come here and select this. I'm copying this chart. I'm taking it down here. I'll tell you what I'm doing when I'm done. I'm going to paste it here. All right, so we have something like this, like this, like this, like this. I can resize it. You can resize it like so. Okay. All right, so that information comes for us. I'm going to bring that revenue by country, about revenue by each category. I'm going to copy this revenue by each category as well and bring it here like so. Revenue by each category as well. I bring it here like so, like so, like so. I bring it here. I can decide to close this one. Something like this. Hope you're getting the drift. Okay. Okay. I know you're wondering, what is this guy doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? Let's reduce this one a bit again. Those who know. All right, I'll bring it together like this. And then finally, revenue by gender. I'll copy this one. You can make it more beautiful than what I've done. Oh, sorry. All right. Okay. Come down here like this. Make this small. Okay, bring it together like this. Okay. And leave that total. It's not necessary. Total here is not also necessary. It's each category. This field is necessary. All right, so the next thing I'm going to be doing now, in case you're wondering what I'm trying to do, I'm making what we call a dashboard. Okay, so let's put in what we call a filter. All right, we're using a filter. I'll select this guy here and then come into my design part here, to my pivot chart here. I'll insert a slicer. Okay, so what am I going to be using? Okay, like my filter. I can use different things for my filters to like select different things. I can decide to select, I can decide to use um all right, not customer name, you can use customer name. Okay, weekday. I'm going to be selecting by so that we know how we made our sales by weekday. So I'll select weekday here as a slicer, like so. Okay, weekday is off for us, and then select okay. So we bring it up. Now I'm going to show you something real quick here. This is a slicer. I'll have to pull these ones off. Sorry, I don't want this video to be longer, but I need to take time and show you something, how to make a dashboard with this. Quite cool, quite easy. All right, so that we can see how the updates will be going. Please, and you can take your time to make yours look better. Mine is kind of rough. So as it is now, if I select Monday, it's affecting this one. So I'm looking at the sales that was revenue that was made on Tuesday. You see, it's affecting this one. On Thursday, it's affecting just this one. Now see what's going on here. I'm going to double click here. I'll select the slicer so that it will affect everything. So there's what we call report connection. So I want to connect it to the rest of the chart that we have on our table so that we can sync, right, with everything, not just revenue by country. So I'm coming to my report connection here. Like so, you see that we have pivot table 2, category by each column. I select that one too. By category, by revenue by gender, select that one too. And okay. So this way, if I come and select on Wednesday, you see everything is changing. On Tuesday, everything keeps changing. On Monday, everything is changing. Look at the gender, revenue by gender is also changing too. Saturday is also changing. Remember that I can select more than one. Shift this, and then the changes keep occurring. So this is just a typical dashboard that we've created for our analysis. Okay, so like I said, it's kind of rough, and I don't intend to make this video longer. That's why I'm trying to like rush everything down like so, like so, like so, like so. I can decide to say no line border. Okay. Okay, I think that makes sense now. This guy too can say no line border. So you can go ahead and make yours beautiful. This age category, this, I don't want this. This level here. Remove this age category. I don't want this label. Ah, let's bring it back. Oh. Back to our sheet 8. All right, so that's that. We're able to create a dashboard, a simple dashboard. Then we can go to where we have to the view here, and then can move the grid lines here. So that's it. Select this guy. We don't want the border, no line. And that's it. We can select this one, this particular one here. The slides are here, and we want to change the slider to this, for instance, now. Okay, slicer. And so we've made a dashboard. So we can also give it a name. Okay, can insert. I'm sorry, this video is getting longer than it's supposed to be, but all the same, I hope you're learning something from what we're trying to achieve here. Like this is how to make a dashboard with Excel. For this simplified data, I know you can do better than what I've done here. That I'm just trying to like deliver it without wasting much of our time. I'm going to give this one a better color, and I say that my color, I want to give it this green. Oh, good. Let's give it black. All right. So Sorry guys, I was trying to see how to remove this. Okay, but all the same, you get it, you. We're done with the class, so I'm done with this. I'm just trying to like add one or two, one or two, one or two. Remember that we can put another filter here, apart from this one, and decide to like put another one. Maybe can decide to Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Let's not make this video longer than it is. Okay. Of course, we know that if you want to put in this slider, we just come down here to the pivot analyze here, and then we put in the slicer. Okay, maybe this time let's put a timeline. We set timeline there. So timeline will be based on other dates. Select other dates like this. Then we can put this here. Okay. Of course, you know what to do. Select this. It's changing for this particular one. So let's make the report connection as well. Report connection like this, and select for the remaining one like this and like this, and okay. So if I check for August, September, it keep changing, like nothing work before between that time. Keep changing. All right, so that's just it. You can do it, customize it. Like I said, I don't intend to make this video long. All right, so that is the size of our class today. Please make sure to arrange this properly and accordingly. And then we're still going to do another project. Meanwhile, to just wrap this one up, I'm going to insert this shape, this text tool, and I'm going to call this one revenue by sales dashboard. All right. Select this like this. Give it color white like so, and I make it large like so. Then for the shape formats, and I say shape fill, no fill. All right. I'll bring it down like this. All right. So guys, select this. I'm sorry, I'm just perfectionist. I'm sorry, I'm just perfectionist. I just can't watch things go bad. I don't like seeing things that doesn't really come cool. All right, so that's it. You can go ahead and customize it the way you want to. You can add other slicers to this. Of course, you know what to do. You already made a slicer for this. Of course, you know what to do. You select it however you want to. You can select it by years. Let's make it by years. Simple. So we can simply say for 2011, 2012, 2013, 2013 on Tuesday. So we check. So can you see how he's making our work real easy and real smart? This guy, bring it up here. Please, pardon me. If it's not looking fine enough, go and do your own. Go and do your own. So that's just that. So at the end of the day, we've been able to deal with that assignment, and it's as simple as this. So I beseech you, brethren, my people, make sure to go through this video over and over again and watch it. Now, try to practice what I've done, and then this is something, if you can do this, you can replicate what I've done, it will show that you're making progress with this. So this is a combination of what we've done already. We've made a dashboard, and that's the size of our class on this. All right, so have a wonderful time. See you when I see you. Bye-bye. Oh, let's call this one dashboard, lest I forget. All right. So you can go and improve upon it and do as you like. This is where I sign out. Bye bye. Finally.